Hey, welcome back to Mr. Inky Fingers. Got another cool pen. This one, limited edition. My first Retro 51. Hey, welcome back. We are going to be checking out a first-time pen for me from Retro 51. Don't ask me in all these years why I just kind of put off getting a Retro 51. I thought some were cool, just nothing really called out. You know how it is when you look at the pens and something just kind of calls out to you and you're like, I gotta have that one. Nothing really has hit me, and I guess I haven't heard too much about them. I know they've been around for a long time. However, man, across my feed came from Goldspot, of course. They're my Achilles heel sometimes. But this one pen came across and it hit me and I said, I got to get this, especially considering the season we're in now. So let's take a look at this cool Retro 51, get down on the mat. And this is again from Goldspot, ordered and came in. So kudos to them. They do great all the time. Very reliable shipping. If you order any pens, there's a lot of people to order from. And I've ordered from a lot of different ones, but I would just say definitely Goldspot. If you're thinking about it from them, definitely give them a shot. I think you'll be happy. All right, let's take this down on the mat, take a look at it, and get it opened up. All right, here we go. We are going to look at a holiday pen. This is the new Retro 51 fountain pen I ordered. Came in through Goldspot. I'm not going to show the other side since it has my info on there. So we're going to open it from the back end. Very cool pen. I'm liking this. Is the Tornado, right? I think it's the Tornado. So let's get our Swiss vintage envelope opener. Got this one a long time ago. Pretty cool. I like this one. All right, so we're going to slide this one open. We're going to open up the ends and crack this puppy open. All right, and as per usual with Goldspot, they do send a little brochure. Oh, they got a little bit extra stuff here. So their typical brochure with the latest offerings. Good reading material. What else did they send? Oh, a little sticker with a long blue-haired woman with a fountain pen in her hand. Okay, cool. And we've got another pamphlet. Very cool. And here we go. There's the prize right there. So let's get this box out of the way. And I think you can see already. Christmas is favorite holiday here. Merry Christmas. This is the Tornado exclusive by Retro 51 Goldspot Pens. Sparky is the name of the fountain pen. It's a medium nib. It's an exclusive. So what is this? Oh, did I get number 3 here? I don't know how many there were made. I got to check that out, actually. But I think I got number 3. So that's pretty cool. Would have been cool to have number 1, but I'll deal with number 3. Okay, so let's pop this one open and see what we have. I'll just go by this. Oh, that didn't come off too well, did it? Okay. A little bit better. All right. So I like the packaging. I think that's pretty cool. And I like that retro Sparky. The text is cool. Okay. So open this up. And there she is. What comes with this? So we've got a converter. So we'll need that. So why don't we just kind of pull that one out now. Good. Converter included. What else? A notebook. This is nothing specific to this pen, just basically pen info. Life is too short to carry an ugly pen. Dude, that's too true. Okay. There it is. Now, pull this one out. That's it. And here she blows. All right. Yep. That's as cool as I thought. There's another cool thing about this pen. Oh, it feels really nice. Very smooth and silky. I'm liking that. So this is number 3 out of 200, looks like. So they're 3 out of 200. Rock and roll. I like that. Tornado on top. And it says by Retro 51, 003 out of 200. At the very top, there's a squirrel. So it's sort of at the top of the Christmas tree because the pen is supposed to look like a Christmas tree with lights, vintage lights that I grew up with. Pretty cool. The bottom finial is just metal, but it's flat, nothing on it. The clip, pretty standard, I guess. Tornado clip, and then it has a little silver band there. Unscrewed. Okay, it has a nice matte section here, metal section, but it's flared out at the end, and it does post. Oh, yes, thank goodness. I like the big size nib. That's cool. That's huge. Is that bigger than is that a 6? Are my eyes deceiving me here? Let me look at a number 6 nib. Yeah, it's number 6. Okay. Yeah, it just seems, I don't know why. Maybe the pen is skinnier than, so this nib looks really big on it. I don't know, but it looks pretty cool. So it's got 51. It's got branding on there. I think all their nibs are like that. Correct me if I'm wrong. Let's see how that nib looks. Uh-oh, I think we might have a teardrop shape on this one. I'm loving that. Okay, so we're going to open this up. Metal on metal threads. Oh, it came with 2. Normally they come with blue. I bet you these are black. That's kind of cool. Okay, anyway, 2 standard cartridges fit in there. We're going to put a converter in there, though. Oh, and the converter has an agitating ball in there. And it's a twist converter. So we're going to... Okay, cool. So we're going to put that on. It feels like... Yeah, it's pretty frictioned on there. Cool thing about this pen, actually, let's put some ink into it, and then I'm going to show you the cool thing about the pen that I didn't realize when I bought it was kind of a bonus. With this pen, why don't we put in some, let's put in a greeny ink. Why don't we put in Rohrer and Klingner Smaragdgrün. I'm trying to go through this ink, so why don't we use this one? I'm just going to put the Monteverdi Irish Green in there, but that's okay. We're not going to do that today. All right, so we're going to plunge this in here. Bubbles like crazy. I'm loving that. I'm going to drop some ink. Okay. Don't really want to make it totally full. Wipe that down a little bit. Good old paper towel. Oh, I did it again. I did not close my ink bottle before I did that. Okay. I forgot to mention on the nib there's an M on the side. For medium, looks like their sizing is on there. I like the squirrel at the top of the tree. Makes me think of a certain other content creator. Okay. Let's open up our notebook and do a little bit of writing. But before we do the writing, I want to point out. So this pen does have the ability to glow in the dark. So I'm going to actually, let's demonstrate this. So they say to hold it up to the light for a while on all sides, and it's supposed to glow in the dark. Those lights are supposed to glow, or it's got some sort of luminescence on it. And so we're going to give that a shot and see what happens. I'm holding it to the light. I'm going to turn off the light, and we're going to see what happens. Let's see. Oh, look at that. Is that not cool? So a glow-in-the-dark pen. I don't know how often I'll use that, but it is a pretty cool thing. So, very cool. Let the light adjust back here. Pretty cool, right? Glow in the dark. I'm loving that. All right, so we're going to test out this nib, and I'm hoping that my Christmas pen does write phenomenally. This is my first time writing with the Retro 51, so I'm really liking that teardrop shape of that nib, so I'm very hopeful. So let's zoom in a little bit here. Okay. Oh, maybe come out a little bit there. All right. So this is the, oh man, that's smooth. Retro 51 Tornado. And this is the exclusive with Goldspot. And this is Sparky. Yeah, I'm liking the nib is super smooth. Yovo nib, you know, very smooth. Oh yes, I'm loving this pen. Very much in the Christmas spirit. So let's do a little bit. Oh, the ink is let's say Rohr and Klingner. Okay, and that's Smaragd Grün. And the umlauts. Okay, let's go do some writing. Very smooth. Ooh, maybe too smooth. Yeah, I was maybe pressing too hard. I don't know. Well, we'll see. See if it continues. We'll keep testing it. So it's a thinner pen, and of course, you know, even that's thinner. But then the section's a little thinner too. Not ideal. I prefer a little bit. Well, pens there's a little bit thicker than this. I don't know if it's that or the section. I don't know, but it just feels a little bit thinner. Not terrible. Definitely handle. I mean, it's not a slim Lilliput or anything, so it's a workable pen. I might need to do a little bit of adjustment on that. Oh no. Maybe I just needed to work it. There could be oils on the nib. It is straight out of the box, so a lot of these do have oils and things. I did not, you know, clean the nib first, so could be that because it's a very smooth nib. Let's test the ink flow. Yeah, because it's laying down a really nice patch of ink, so it's not there's no ink starvation or anything. So I think it's just the nib. May need to do a little bit of cleaning on it, but it's super smooth, so I'm loving that. I'm not all that worried. Let's do some directional. Did do some skipping there, so let's try it again. Oh, it's very smooth. I wonder if there's some baby's bottom on this. I don't know. Anyway, so I'm going to clean it first, and then we'll see. I will come back after having used it, and then I'll give my thoughts on it, see if it did correct itself. I'm not usually too terribly worried when it comes to this. I mean, I'd rather have this problem than any other one. It does feel like there's a coating or something on that nib. So my guess is there's probably some oils or you know, something on there. Grease. I just need to get it cleaned off. Because there's no catching in any direction. Usually I catch something on some angle with most pens. I'm not catching that. Let's do the reverse side. Oh, it's a little bit sharp. So I'm catching a snag there. So for me in drawing, I'm going to have to do just a tiny bit of smoothing there, I think. It feels more like a smoothing situation. So I'm going to clean the nib off, then do a little bit of smoothing on that reverse side, and I think we will have gotten it. Overall, as far as writing goes, super smooth. Got lucky, I think, or maybe Retro 51. This is how pretty much their nibs always are. I don't know. If you are a Retro 51 owner, or you are a Retro 51 fan and collect them and have multiple, let me know. Let me know if you have any issues with them. Am I experiencing something, normal? It seems to be doing it less and less. So yeah, I really do think there was something on that nib. So I'll just clean it. But I will have to smooth the reverse side. Yeah, I really like it. I do. I like the pen. It's fun. It's festive. We celebrate Christmas here. Man, it's really doing that. Maybe I have some bees bottom there. Anyway, we do celebrate Christmas. It's a fun holiday for the family. So I'm gonna like this. The kids will like this. How fun, right? I've got nothing, and I love how smooth this feels. And it glows in the dark. How can you beat that, right? So this is the Sparky by Retro 51. Where is the bottom? There we go. With the squirrel on top of the Christmas tree. Pretty cool, right? So if you have not gotten yours yet and it's available and you celebrate Christmas and it's your thing and you love Christmas trees and lights like I do, go get it. I don't think you'll be disappointed. Any thoughts, feedback, especially with Retro 51, if you've had any issues, I'm going to play around with the nib for a bit. Usually when you have, even if it is baby's bottom or something, that's such an easy correction. It's ridiculous. Run it over grit once or twice very lightly. Problem solved. So that's not something unusual to me, and I'm not really worried about it. That's a good symptom to have because that's an easy fix. If you made it this far in the video, please do leave a like. Consider subscribing. I'd appreciate that. It helps the channel grow. And yeah, leave a comment. I do read all the comments and I will respond. So thanks for watching. I'm going to add this one. I'm going to do a Christmas in December. Yep, in December. So yeah, I'll do it then. And I'll do a drawing video coming up in December. I'm going to try to get that out during that month too. So thanks for watching. And you'll catch me in the next one. See ya!